This is Chris, the Idaho Painter, here on Paint Live TV. Today I got with me
Journeyman John.
And we got a really cool video for you. Today is top 5 tools every painter should have, right John?
Yeah, tools that we think are game-changing that will make you love painting even more.
If you like our videos, don't forget, please give us a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to our channel and just hit the little notification bell. That way you get notified every time we come out with a new video if you want to see more, if you like us. So here we go. We've got several tools here. We've got 5 tools here, and I'll start maybe with the littlest one. Ooh. And this one was right in my side pocket. And this is the Lin Bite Scraper, and I think you fell in love with this the day I gave it to you.
I absolutely did. Probably of all 5 of these tools, this is my #1 favorite tool that has absolutely changed the way that we do painting.
I'll never forget it, and I remember when I came out to the job site and you're using it and you said this thing makes scraping fun.
Yeah, well, you know, making scraping fun might be a bit of a stretch, but how much faster you can scrape things with this, and what we've been using it for right now, we're in interior season. You can use it to shave imperfections off of previously painted trim work. If you get a spit, a run, something like that, you can let it set up. You can actually shave all of that excess off without damaging the rest of the trim, touch it up or respray, good to go.
Has a little reversible carbide blade. You can use both sides of it. And actually yesterday I saw Captain Zach using it. We were painting some doors and he was using it to shave brush strokes and runs off some doors previous to painting them. And it was amazing how fast and efficient it was working.
So much faster, guys, seriously.
Simple little carbide blade, and it's reversible, goes in here. You don't have to have any tools. Has a wing nut right there to change the blade. You can swap it out, reverse it to the other side, and there you have it. And it is durable.
Very durable. This is one of the kinds of tools where I pretty much insist that our guys carry them with them, especially when we're working on exteriors.
It's just simple, keeps stoves right in your side pocket as a painter. You just have this and a 5-in-1 tool with you at all times. So there's tool #1. So what tool do you want to share next, Journeyman John?
Let's get rid of this guy right here.
All right, this is the Graco Power Roller, and I absolutely love this thing. I have a long story about this, and I'll just make it short. We had one in our van, brand new, never used it for 2 years, and I even returned it back to the store I bought it from, new in the box, because I thought it would be too much of a pain in the neck to set up and use. And it was just about a year ago we were sent one to test and do a review of. This is the Graco pressure roller, and we, both of us, were absolutely blown away at how efficient this will make you as a painter.
Yeah. And this, again, is one of those kinds of tools where it's absolutely going to change the game of painting. You can probably, I would say, easily double your production rate when you're rolling walls with something like this. And you may say, well, yes, but there's lots of cleanup and setup and all of that. There really isn't. Really, you're just cleaning out an airless sprayer when it's all said and done. And when you think about the amount of time that you're saving rolling walls, it's completely worth it.
Don't confuse this with a jet roller. And a jet roller actually sprays the paint onto the roller, which you're going to still have a lot of overspray and dust in the air. This one, the paint comes up through, fills up the roller inside, and comes out these perforated holes.
And while this is a brilliant tool, there is one minor imperfection with it that you should be aware of, and that is the roller covers are not the highest quality roller cover. However, we feel like we can get a great product when it's all said and done. Just make sure you go through the proper steps to kind of delint that roller cover prior to using it.
There's another company, that's a Graco pressure roller, and Wagner also makes one too. It's a plastic unit. We've used and tested that one too. So now we have, this is interesting. This thing is from Pivot Tools, and it's called a roof boot.
It is.
And I'm not sure why, because it doesn't look like a boot.
It does not look like a boot, but this thing makes me feel much safer on most roofs.
We use these on roofs all the time, and we attach these things to a roof with 3 screws. We anchor them to a roof. It'll slide underneath the shingle. You can screw it to the roof, and then your ladder will hook right down in here. You can put ladders in this. You can put 2x4s running across. You can do all kinds of things with this, can't you, John?
Absolutely. So especially on exterior repaints, when you've got a roof that's very steep or maybe just a little sketchy, you're not feeling very confident just walking on it, this is a great way to create a more safe working environment and get to those hard to reach places.
I feel a whole lot safer every time we got these things installed on a roof. You've got to have them. They seem like they're expensive, but this piece of metal will never wear out.
No, never wears out, and you're going to use it over and over and over again.
Once you buy it, you got it for a lifetime unless somebody rips it off from you. And then they got it for a lifetime. So the next thing, this is, I've said this, in several videos before, but I think this is one of the greatest inventions in painting ever besides the airless sprayer, and that's the hand masker.
Indeed.
And this is a simple little tool that will make your life a whole lot easier when it comes to masking, won't it, John?
It absolutely will. There's a bit of a learning curve to it to get proficient at it. You can check out a video here where you can see some of our tips and tricks on using these things and getting the most out of them, but this is bar none one of those tools. If you are a painter, heck, even if you're a do-it-yourselfer, you've got to have one of these if you've got a painting project you're getting ready to take.
Yep, this simple little thing right here, what is that thing? You don't typically see them on them very often, but what is it for?
That's a ladder hook. So you can hook it to your ladder. Basically, you hook it to just about anything, but for us, we always hook it to the back pocket on our pants, side pocket on our pants. That way we don't have to chase down the masker, bend over, pick it up, all of that. It's an easy to get to tool, especially in the masking process.
Invest in this tool, make sure you have one that has some type of ladder hook on it that you can hook to your pocket. So that was tool number, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're down to the final tool.
Yeah, big kahuna.
So we've had these things in our vehicles for a long time. Another tool from Pivot or Provision Tool. Provision Tool makes this same tool. They make this ladder boot right here that we really love. And then they make this box. And they call it the ladder tool. We call it a ladder leveler because it levels ladders.
Yeah.
So this thing is incredible. We use it inside houses, we use it on the outside of the houses, and we use it on top of the houses. So inside houses, where do we use it, John?
So especially on stairs, you can take this. It's set, especially for like US code, it's going to sit on the stair. This lip is going to sit on the other stair, and now you're going to have a nice level platform you can set a ladder on, which is great if you've got a big tall stairwell that you've got to do some work with.
Yep. You can take it outside if you've got ground that's uneven or unlevel. You can take a ladder if you don't have self-leveling feet on the ladder, and now you can ladder or level a ladder on an uneven surface. You can take it up on a roof with you, and then what can you do with it on a roof, John?
On a roof, it's set with these little sticky kind of grips. It's going to sit on a roof, and it won't slide down on most pitches of roof. Kind of read the instructions, see what the limitations are, but you can set it up. It's going to let you set a ladder up safely on a roof so that you can get those hard-to-reach spaces. And it fits with the roof boot, so if you do have a pretty high-pitch roof, you can actually slide this guy in. That roof boot's going to hold it onto the roof, and you're going to be more secure.
Yep, they work hand in hand, and you can also take this thing, attach it to an extension ladder. You can attach two of them to an extension ladder and run a plank across it, can't you, John?
You can run a plank, you can put it on the other end, you can use it as a standoff. It really has tons and tons of different uses, and it's one of those tools that I think for a long time we both agreed is huge. Every painter really should have one of these.
You got to have one. These things are absolutely amazing. They're not cheap, but once again, they will last you a long, long time. I think we had one of them. This rubber finally wore off of it, and we had to get rid of it. But it lasted us, I don't know, maybe 10 years, something like that.
Yeah,
so,
10, 12 years.
Yep. Okay, John, there you have it. Our top 5 tools that every painter should have. Anything else you want to say?
You know what? We have links to all 5 of these tools down in the description below. Check those out. Those are going to give you a head start to figuring out, if you don't have them, how to get them in your rigs. Because, guys, we're absolutely serious. These things are going to change the way you paint.
If you don't follow us on Instagram, follow us on Instagram, Idaho Painters. We're on Facebook, The Idaho Painter too. And Paint Wife Amy is out there blogging on Pinterest. Got some really cool tips and tricks on Pinterest. Check us out there. There you have it. There you have it. Top 5 tools. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give him a thumbs up. And like we always say,
affirmation. It's a thing.
Hopefully we'll see you on our next video. If you've enjoyed this video, we're going to come out with another, top 5,
yeah,
I think, airless sprayer accessories.
I mean, if you don't enjoy the video, we're probably still going to come out with it. But, either way.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see you next time. Ow.